Here is how to never get nervous again in your life. So many people get caught up in their head, anxious about a future event that literally is not real, overwhelming themselves to the point where like you're sitting in bed thinking about this event and you're like, holy shit, like this is gonna be crazy. How am I gonna handle this? I've dealt with this countless times. I've spoken to over 500 people at once in person events. It's crazy shit. I'm not gonna say I've never gotten nervous. I've met celebrities that I've gotten nervous before. But the thing that you have to keep reminding yourself is that every single time you've gotten nervous, everything has worked out more than fine. So what you also need to realize is that the only thing that's real is right now. Like deeply, when I say that, deeply, let that resonate. The only thing that is real, the only thing that's real is this very moment. That is it. So when you take yourself outside of this moment and you try to predict the future, you're predicting something that doesn't exist, right? That's essentially insanity, right? Anxiety, essentially insanity when you think about it. And everyone has this huge problem with anxiety nowadays. It's like an epidemic, and it's understandable because everyone sits on their phone all day long comparing themselves to people that they've never met in their fucking life, thinking that they should be something like them when they're not, when everyone's uniquely divine. You are uniquely divine. You need to accept that and stop looking at your phone so fucking much. It's killing you. It's possible to prepare yourself for these moments, right? Like you can prepare, get an idea of what you're going to say. But other than that, you have to trust God, bro. You can only predict so much. You can only prepare for so much. So you need to be present, trust God, trust the process, right? When you go up to someone, when you want to go up and meet someone new, you're thinking of all the things that they could say. You're not living here and now. You're predicting and predicting and predicting, projecting. Rather than like expecting the best. Everyone expects the worst, which is why so many people don't experience the abundance and experience the things that they can experience. They just automatically assume that everyone's going to say no, that the answer will always be no. And this is just so far from the truth. You see videos on TikToks of people going like to airports and being like, yo, can I ride on your private jet? Like so many of us would never even contemplate doing that because we assume that no one's going to let us on. This dude just I saw a video of this dude getting a completely free private jet ride because he just asked, when so many people would never even gotten to that point. My mentor told me one time, he said, you don't get what you want in life, you get what you ask for. And so many people are just afraid to ask because they're assuming, putting themselves in the future, assuming that the answer will be no. So if you see your gym crush and you want to go up and say something, stop assuming that the answer will be no, right? You're a fucking handsome dude. You're pretty motherfucker, man. You need to understand the value that you bring to the table. Understand the unique characteristics that you bring to the table and recognize that every time you've gotten caught up in your head, everything has gone perfectly fine, right? And for the people that don't accept you for the way you are, you don't want them in your life anyway, bro. Like, surround yourself with people that accept you, but also push you to be better. There's a difference between that and people that are just like, you're not this, you're not that. I don't really like that. Surround yourself with good energy. Put yourself out there. Don't be afraid of making a fool of yourself because the only way you'll ever do anything is by making a fool of yourself at least a couple times, right? And honestly, it's admirable when people can make a fool of themselves because so few people can do it. So grow a pair of fucking balls. Stop getting in your head and trust yourself. Recognize that you are awesome. You are smart. You are intelligent. You are successful. You're a nice fucking human. That deserves your attention. That deserves your respect. And if someone can't give that to you, then they themselves are not worth your time. So stop getting in your head too much. Live in the present. Take it moment by moment and trust yourself. And everything will be more than fine. So this is actually a module in Create Your Reality. If you guys like this video, don't forget to actually fucking like it. And drop a comment down below whether you're seeing this in Kajabi or on YouTube. I love you guys so much. This is like my 15th day in a row posting, so I hope this helps you guys in some way, shape, or form. Much love.